what the fuck did you do over there?
All I did was put up my Christmas tree. I know it's pre-Thanksgiving, but fuck you. I don't care. My God. Anybody that gets mad because somebody decorates prior to Thanksgiving can suck a fat one.
No offense, but you are a stupid asshole.
Right? Where's Betty White when you need him? Oh, where's she's at? Oh, yeah. Betty, what do you have to say from the great beyond when somebody says, hey, you can't put up your Christmas tree or any other decorations unless it's after Thanksgiving?
If I had a dick, this is where I'd tell you to suck it.
Whoa. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, I did it. And I even put up a little Christmas tree behind me on my desk in the studio, and I decorated it. For those of you who aren't watching, you're listening to the podcast, I have a Superman figurine on there. I have a Hello Kitty weird pendant thing that a neighbor gave to my kid. I have a necklace that my daughter made, and then I have a sperm squeezy stress reliever. I know. If you want me to decorate your tree, I'll do it for you. I'll do it. Whatever the fuck I can get my hands on. That's what I put on my Christmas tree. My kids, I let my kids do, again, they're 9 and 11. I let them do the front yard decorations all by themselves. They've had years of training, and I figured just let them go. And they designed it. I gave my daughter certain things. I was like, these are all yours. You do whatever you want with them. She's like, okay. And then my son, I was like, I'll help you, but you're deciding where to put everything. And he's like, okay. And that's the way we did it. Now, inside, when it comes to the Christmas tree, my wife and I decided where it went. We put it together, but the kids decorated it. And of course, I kind of helped, but ultimately it was all them. It's all them. And they love the fuck out of it. So we did a story, like a week or two ago, where that lady was just like, I'm a Christmas snob and I'm a perfectionist, or whatever the fuck she said. And she refuses to let her kids help decorate the tree. What a fucking bitch. My God. It's not that big of a deal. What a cunt.
C-word alert. C-word alert.
I broke that out early. Whoa, is that what that kind of show's going to be today? Where I'm dropping the C-word alert within the first 3 minutes? Woo! Oh, shit! Buckle up! It gonna get crazy! It is. Anyway, a lot to get into today. A lot of great headlines, but real quick, hit that subscribe button wherever you're listening or watching. Also, while you're there, go ahead and like this episode. And remember, today's show is presented to you by Kirkwall Group, as well as Game Time PDR, and of course, Bet Online. Bet Online is the world's most trusted betting platform and your number one source for online betting. From the earliest odds to in-game live betting, Bet Online provides you with all the action and the ability to watch the games as they happen, with the largest selection of odds on everything from football, NBA, college basketball, NHL to UFC and MMA. Go ahead and make your way to betonline.ag right now to get in on the action with America's most trusted site for online wagering. It's BetOnline. The game starts here. As my daughter's texting me, hey, can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? No, I'm busy. I am busy. Do you not understand?
Right, as always.
Kids these days, they have no respect for their elders, do they? They don't. But I do know this. I guess I do know that the kids don't have respect for their elders, as I get a hair in my freaking eye. Oh, my God. Let's jump into some headlines.
Let's go!
And now, here are the headlines.
This is not something that needs to be invented. Whoever came up with this idea should be kicked in the nuts, okay? And I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall when somebody proposed this idea and then it got the green light, because it makes no sense to me. My goodness. KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Good chicken. Not as good as Popeyes, but it's good. KFC launched Christmas wrapping paper that tastes like chicken. Yeah, you heard that right. It tastes like chicken. But they also say, hey, don't eat the paper. So why the fuck did you make it lickable? Why would you make wrapping paper that tastes like chicken if you don't want people to eat it? That's dumb. Not all the paper, by the way, tastes. It's only certain parts of it. And here's the stupid part. Here's another stupid part of it. You have to lick it a few times to figure out if, in order to get the flavor. Why? Why would you do this? This is the dumbest thing ever. Again, imagine being a fly on the wall when, Kyle over there is just like, I have an idea that can really, propel us into success for the holiday season. What's it gonna be, Kyle? Kyle, what do you got? What's burning a hole in your pocket? Oh God, I can't fucking wait. I think we need to make, wrapping paper that tastes like chicken. And then the fucking room has to go silent. Everybody in their mind is saying the same thing.
Shut the fuck up, Kyle!
Right? Because that's what I'd be thinking. But the moron in charge is just like, that's a great idea. I'm an idiot. Why would you do that? That's a dumb idea. I get the idea of, thinking outside the box. I do. I appreciate that. That's how greatness is achieved. That's how creativity exists. Is going, you know what? We're all thinking this. Let's just go outside that box and see what's there. Dabble in it. Fuck around and find out. But you know what? Just because it's a different idea and nobody's done it, or if they have done it, they haven't done it since, maybe there's a good reason for that. Doesn't mean that you need to do it, right? Just because somebody comes up with, this sounds like somebody that came up with the idea is like the CEO's grandson or something like that, who can't fucking accomplish anything in his life. He's just riding the coattails, and then he just so happened to be in the meeting room when they're trying to, brainstorm some ideas, and he's like, I have an idea. What if we made wrapping paper that tasted like chicken? That's a good idea, little fella. All right. Yeah. God, let's get to work on that. Are you serious? My God.
Doing? Don't lick things that don't want to be licked.
Yeah, wrapping paper don't want to be licked, okay? My goodness. Oh, geez.
Lick, lick, lick my balls.
Wait, what? Sorry. Clicked on the wrong button. Or did I? That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. It's funny because I'm looking at the pictures that are associated with this wrapping paper, and it's people going like a kitten licking a saucer of milk. Meow, 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 meow. Here's the other thing: if you have animals and you have wrapping paper that tastes like chicken, it probably smells like chicken too. Motherfuckers are going to be eating your presents, and guess what? You just ruined Christmas, Kentucky Fried Chicken, because the freaking dog ate the presents. Why did it eat the presents? Because it tastes like chicken. Case dismissed. Fuck you, King KFC. Bobby, what happened? Why is Christmas ruined? Well, you can blame Kentucky Fried Chicken. I hate them, Mommy. Let's go to Popeyes. It doesn't make sense to me. But again, somebody who's being praised in that meeting room. Like, oh, that's a great idea, Johnson. Way to go. Hey, everybody, take a look at Johnson over there. Okay? He's coming up with some great ideas outside the box. And he's sitting in the corner of the room drooling. Huh? I got an idea. Johnson, are you drunk again? Fuck yeah, I am. Man, he is just an idea machine when he's hammered. Goodness gracious. Speaking of food, excuse me, sorry. Pizza Hut in China introduced a quote unquote controversial pizza. It's called the Goblin Pizza. And some people are freaking out about it. Why? Because it's topped with frog. I honestly don't think that that's that big of a deal. Unless they leave the bones in it, then that's fucked up. I don't want to eat pizza and pick out bones. But it's not that bad. I don't mind frog. I've had it once. It's not, there's not a lot of meat there. And depending on what kind of frog they use, maybe it's more meaty. And it's all depending on the seasoning and whatever. We put chicken on our fucking pizzas. We put chicken on everything here. Okay? If we all of a sudden had to switch from chicken to frogs because we have an abundance of frogs and we can just make recipes with, fuck, man. I guess it's just, wherever you fucking live, use what you got. What's the big deal? People are so snobby. Listen, frogs aren't, there's not a lot of frogs around where I live. I do know that if I go down the road, there's a lake and there's some frogs over there. I assume they're frogs. I'm not a amphibian expert. Okay? Could be frogs or toads, whatever. I tried licking them once, but that ended badly. I blacked out for 2 days. But here's the thing. If I had to eat frog, I would eat frog. It's not that big of a deal. And in different cultures, they eat different things depending on what's available to them. So quit being a bunch of babies. I bet that's more Americans or, Britons or British people or some, oh, that's not great. You don't eat a frog on a pizza. Who cares? Who cares? I was talking to my neighbor. He went to Germany. And I don't know if this happened in Germany or a surrounding country because he did travel a little bit. But they accidentally gave him an American style pizza, right? They brought it out to him. And he's like, this isn't what I ordered, but I don't want to be a jerk, the jerk American that comes in there and complains about the food. So he just ate it. But here's the problem. It was like, the pizza dough, but they put like a bunch of American style type food just slapped on top of it. Like there was ribs with the bone in it on top of the pizza. And God, I can't remember. I should have asked them because this just popped in my head and I can't remember all the things. But it was just these like miscellaneous things. We'll just come up with some stuff. Like it had the ribs. I know that for sure. And then it, like French fries or something like that and potato chips. Something just bizarre. And he's like, oh, it was the most disgusting thing he ever ate. But he ate it because he didn't want to be rude. And then he tells the waiter after they pay, and he's like, hey, thanks for dinner. But by the way, that's not what I ordered. I actually ordered this, but you guys gave me that. And he's all, oh, I'm sorry about that. But that's really good, though, right? He's all, I bet it was really good. And he's just like, yeah, sure, sure. It's just terrible. But listen, they were trying to be a nice thing, and it was just something terrible. But that being said, circling all the way back to frog on a pizza, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Would you eat pizza with frog on it? I mean, as long as it's not like still fucking croaking, be like, whatever a fucking frog sounds like. Or it's like fucking Kermit the Frog, they just fucking butchered it. Hey guys, how's it going? Kermit the Frog here. Why did you want me back in the kitchen? Why do you have a knife? Oh no. You killed Kermit and put him on a pizza. I gotta admit, pretty delicious. Pretty delicious. Listen, we put so much shit on our foods. Who fucking cares? As long as it's prepared right. And that kind of goes back to the Germany thing. Like maybe if you had the rib meat, cut up and seasoned properly and cooked properly, it might have been good sauce, whatever. But they were just like, he said that they were taking like stuff that is cliche American and just put it on a pizza. There's a burger on top of your pizza. Like, what? How do I even eat this? What the shit? I don't think it's that big of a deal. Unless you're like a big, what is that? What is the Muppets fan? And then you're just like easily offended. Be like, oh, if it was Miss Piggy, it would be better. Oh no, Kirby, they're gonna eat me. That's okay, Miss Piggy. They're going to eat me first. Oh, that doesn't make me feel any better. Oh my gosh, so dumb. This is what I would say bizarre. It kind of makes you think of like, what would I do in this situation? We got a lot of food talking about today. In Indonesia, there's not as many cows available in certain parts. And what they've decided to do is, well, if we don't have access to milking cows, what if we just milk fish instead? And that's what they're doing. It's easier for them to get their hands on fish milk, and that's what they're doing. And allegedly, it tastes the same. Yeah. I'm just surprised. I guess I never thought about it. Apparently, you can milk a fish.
I had no idea you could milk a cat.
Oh, yeah, you can milk anything with nipples.
I have nipples, Greg. Could you milk me?
I don't want to drink Robert De Niro's milk, okay? I'm just saying that, putting that out there. I said I would eat a pizza with frog on it. Not going to drink another man's milk, okay? Despite the rumors. No. No. It's not on my to-do list, okay? They say it doesn't taste like fish. Horse crap. No way. No way. I guess you don't know until you try it. Listen, if any of you guys out there have fish milk or know where I can purchase some fish milk, let's try it. Let's see what happens. I guess if you think about it, cow milk doesn't taste like what we would say, like, beef, right? I don't know, man. I guess if you're hard up for milk, you could milk a fish. And then who was it? Was it JR that sent me? Because I posted this on Twitter. He sends me a GIF of, I assume that's milk, that these people were getting from a fish. It was either that or semen. I don't know. Either way, not very appealing. Yeah, that was JR. Sent me that. Squeezing it. I feel like that's not milk. That looks like they're jerking off a fish. Oh, my God. Well, either way, I'm not drinking it. Either way, okay? I'll pass. You tell me. Have you ever had fish milk? What's it taste like? Everybody's in the article I read, people from Indonesia, they're like, yeah, it tastes just like cow's milk. I wonder if it has a smell, though. Does it smell like fish? I don't know. That one kind of, I don't know, but I've had goat's milk. Goat's milk tastes fine. I don't know. You guys are going to be thinking about that way too much now. Somebody's going to have fish. Somebody's going to serve you fish and be like, I wonder if they milked this before they killed it. Do they have little nipples? Sorry, guys, I'm milking my fish. My goldfish needs milking. Otherwise, it gets all bloated and just really irritated. Quick, 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 quick. Oh, shit. Accidentally ripped its nipple off. Oh, damn it. It's thin, man. It's thin. It's very delicate down there. Again, sometimes I feel bad. I feel bad because I'm talking about like milking a fish and whatnot, ripping a nipple off of a goldfish. Now, Oh my God, sorry. I just got a visual of a goldfish with its nipples pierced. What the hell's wrong with my brain? God. I was going to say, I feel bad when I go from that conversation into talking about Kirkwall Group for bookkeeping and tax services because they're like, wait, what? What? You're talking about goldfish with nipples and they got rings on it? What? Anyway, or nipple tassels. I don't know. Oh, that would be cool. A goldfish with nipple tassels. You got artists out there. That's what I should do on my AI generator. I'll see if it probably won't do it. But if I could get goldfish with nipple tassels, that would be great. I'll tweet it out. Maybe that'll just be the thumbnail for this episode. And then we'll get like no views because people are like, I don't know, that makes me feel uncomfortable. It does. And then some guy's going to be like, that makes me feel really good. It does. Anyway, transitioning into if you run a small business and you need some help with the back of the house, no worries. You need somebody that has experience and is trustworthy. You need Kirkwall Group. In fact, with over 30 years of experience, Richard and the Kirkwall Group, they understand that you and your business deserve someone who's efficient, timely, accurate, cost-effective, focused on your success, and is working to save you money. Kirkwall Group can help you with your bookkeeping, accounting management services like CFO, controller, accounting manager, projects, and support, as well as tax planning and preparation like income, property tax, sales, and use tax. What you need to do right now, because I mention all that stuff, but there's a lot more. It's really neat, everything that Richard and Kirkwall Group can do for you. Just go to their website, kirkwallgroup.net. Again, kirkwallgroup.net. See everything they can do for you and your business. What's going to happen is you can go on there and you can contact them and get a free 30-minute consultation. You can also call. It's 833-547-5925. That's 833 Kirkwall. Kirkwall Group. We count what counts for you. At least 71 million people are expected to drive to Thanksgiving destinations around the United States this year. An estimated 1.3 million more people than in 2023. That's according to AAA. That's a lot. Are you one of those people that are going to travel? We're planning on it. It's going to be essentially we drive down early, have an early dinner type of thing, and then we drive back home. That's really what it is. So, I mean, I like the idea of not traveling. But when you get to see family they haven't seen in a while, it's fun, especially us with 2 young kids. It's fun. They get to hang out with people. My son's actually going down a little early, and he's going to help with the preparation of Thanksgiving, and that's neat. He's super excited. So I like that aspect of it. But there's something that I found that I love eating on Thanksgiving. It's probably my favorite holiday, mostly because my wife's side of the family, her uncle Bill, just knocks it out of the park. Him and his wife Janet, they just crush it every year. I can't say it's one or the other. It's both of them working together, and they just come up with some amazing tasting food. And that's why it's my favorite holiday, is because their food is so delicious. But I was reading some articles this morning, and apparently there's 4 really popular dishes that you got to avoid on Thanksgiving if you don't want to be all farty and bloated, okay? I know. It is a real problem, though, especially when you're just overindulging. You're like, oh, that looks good, that looks good, that looks good. Well, this is going to, if you don't want to be farty and bloaty, maybe you do. But these are the 4 top ones that you need to avoid. Mac and cheese, all those starches, they're going to jack you up. They say roasted Brussels sprouts, but it's just Brussels sprouts in general. All that fiber is just going to tear up your tummy, okay? Broccoli casserole. I've never had broccoli casserole. It's usually bean casserole, right? Yeah, green bean casserole. That's really fucking good. Sweet potatoes and candied yams. Those are delicious, but again, all that starch is just going to jack you up. Between anything that has a lot of fiber and starch, you're fucked, okay? It's going to be a farty party. I never heard of a farty party before, but they sound fun. I do.
Yay, us, the farty party.
So dumb. Hey, everybody, come on. We're having a farty party. All right.
Sorry, I farted.
It's a vicious cycle. It is. Now you're going to be going, well, do I want to start a farty party or not? I don't know. But see, all those things sound delicious, like mac and cheese, especially like homemade mac and cheese. That shit's awesome. I love homemade mac and cheese. The cheesier, the better. Brussels sprouts. I've grown to love Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts are great. You get some butter, get some bacon on there. Freaking outstanding. Broccoli casserole, meh. Green bean casserole, yes. Sweet potatoes and candied yams. I'm starting to appreciate those now. I don't know. You tell me, what are some ones that you'll do it? Like me, I can't eat potatoes anymore. I found out I'm allergic to them, and it just like fucks up my stomach if I eat any kind of potatoes, like mashed potatoes. I can't eat those anymore. Otherwise, it's not just a farty party. It's a danger, danger, danger. You might shart your pants party. Don't want that. Don't want that. So, FYI, if I ever go to your house and you make mashed potatoes and I say, you know what, I'll pass. Okay? I'm saving you. Okay? In your bathroom. Because it's going to get bad. Another fantastic transition. Wow, God, I'm good. I am so good. Hey, listen up, Denver. Remember this name, Game Time PDR. I know some of you guys got hit by those crazy hailstorms back in May. Maybe you have, maybe it's not hail damage, but you got some other kind of damages. You need to check out Game Time PDR. But if you're one of those people that are waiting to the end of hail season, or you're just procrastinating on getting it fixed for one way or another, and listen, if you've been in the Denver area for the past 5 years, guess what? You've experienced it. You've experienced all these hail damages in some fashion. The hard part, though, is finding a trustworthy repair shop to fix your vehicle the right way. The Game Time PDR team is that local Denver trustworthy shop. They specialize in paintless dent repair, which saves the integrity of your vehicle, restores the value back into your vehicle. Now, to celebrate the end of hail season and those procrastinators out there, they're offering a $200 gift card just to get your vehicle fixed. So Game Time PDR has an expert claims specialist on staff to take the hassle out of dealing with the insurance claims and makes it a seamless process. Game Time PDR is going to pay your deductible up to $1,000, but they need to see the vehicle in order to qualify. They're able to pay your deductible because they work and advocate for the customers first before the insurance company. Game Time PDR's expertise and experience are unmatched. They have over 30 years of experience in the industry, and they have some of the best technicians in the world. Call Anthony right now, 303-955-8200. Again, 303-955-8200 to schedule an evaluation. It's Game Time PDR, the MVP in dent repair. You know what we need to do now? Let's go ahead and do it. Let's jump into the mailbag.
Mailbag. You've got mail.
This comes in from El Papa Grande DBU. I didn't roll my grande. Hold on. This comes in from, let me restart it. Rewind. This comes in from El Papa Grande DBU. He just sent me, because I said, hey, if you guys have any questions, I posted it, ask me anything. And all he sent was this. He said, "Here you go." And it's a video in French of women in France protesting, but they're all topless. That's all he gave me. He didn't say anything like, "This is fantastic, it's great," or "Oh my God, boobies, no." He didn't say any of that. He didn't. He just left the video, essentially, and left. Now, I will say this. I studied that video very diligently. I did. Like, what am I missing here? There's got to be something. But there wasn't, just boobs. Boobs with words written in French that I don't understand. I did have to search for it. I was like, why are they protesting? And it's for a good thing. They're talking about getting people's attention for women's rights over in France. And they're protesting in the streets of Paris. And obviously, that is an ongoing problem throughout the world, not just Paris, but, establishing equal rights for women. And what better way to get people's attention than showing your boobies? I'm just saying, it's a good idea.
And she showed me her boobies, and I like them too.
I like the boobies too. Oh my God. Then a bunch of people were being crude. They're like, if this happened in the United States, they'd all be like 300 pounds. Yes. Yeah, right. Okay. Have you... Fuck. People just drive me nuts. I can't stand people. But anyway, yes. So I don't know what else to say about the... Here's the thing, though. Ladies. If guys protested with their dicks hanging out, we'd get arrested. Is it because it's not, breasts aren't a reproductive body part that they don't get in trouble for that? Because there's a lot of places in the United States that women can walk around without a top on. It's not a big deal. But if you go bottomless, isn't that more of a problem? These are things we need to know. We need to discuss. Because if ladies can go around showing off their boobs, and that's like a big draw for guys. Guys, I got to be honest. If you're attracted to women, ladies too, if you're into ladies as well, which would you rather see for arousal? As far as, dang, shit, man. What gets your blood flowing a little bit more? Is it breasts or is it vagina? If you're out and about, if you're just taking a stroll, what catches your eye more? Is it a vagina or is it breast? I'm leaning towards breast. Yeah, listen, I'm not going to shy away from a good old-fashioned vagina, but what I'm saying is it catches my eye more. Just saying. So, same sense, what's going to catch your eye if you're into dick? It's going to be a penis, right? Like, oh, well, how about that? There's a man's junk hanging out there. And what's he protesting? Apparently, he wants more heat lamps everywhere it goes. Look at that thing. It's hiding. It is hiding. My God. It's kind of funny. I guess in a way, this is another example of how us guys are just, we just don't have as many opportunities to show off, okay? Ladies can flash their boobs. They can also flash their vagina. Guys, ladies aren't attracted to our nipples. No, not as much. It's not equivalent. But boy, you start swinging your dong around, it's going to catch some eyes. It is. What the fuck? Sorry. This is a moment that I'd like to address everybody that listens that, one, it's not a good idea to listen on just speakers. You need to have earbuds in. That's an ideal situation, okay? Also, if you're under the age of 18, you shouldn't be fucking listening. I've had some kids that are, teenager, slightly younger, that have tuned in. And then you see them the next day, and their eyes are still like just bug-eyed. They're like, what did I just hear? I learned so much. It's like, what? There's so much that they don't understand, too. They're like, what's a nipple ring? Well, Grandma has a couple. We'll go ask her. Hey, Grandma, show the kids your nipple ring. Yeah, look, it has a happy trail. It goes to something down below. Don't tug on it. Do not tug on it. That's only for Grandpa. Anyway, yeah, I went there. Now, as you sit down for Thanksgiving dinner later this week, you're going to look at your grandma and go, I wonder if she has her nipples pierced or anything else. Ha! Go ask her. Come on, go ask her. Oh, come on, go on. Shit, man, let's fuck up Thanksgiving. Do I ever? Oh, my God. Grandpa's over there with a little buzzer. Let me just say that. Anyway, yeah. I just ruined Thanksgiving. Thank you guys so much for supporting the show. Really appreciate it. If you're listening or watching, I appreciate it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, like this episode, please. It helps with the distribution in the algorithm. If you're able to like it at the very least. If you can, give it a nice comment. Say, I don't know, you ruined Thanksgiving. How about that? That'd be great. Big thanks to Kirkwall Group. Go check them out at kirkwallgroup.net. They're going to take care of all your bookkeeping and tax service needs. They're great over there. Also, go check out Game Time PDR. If you have some hail damage, they're going to help you out. And, of course, Bet Online. Go to betonline.ag. It's still Huff Uncensored. Let's continue to move forward. I'll talk to you next time.